If a clinician has historic patient documents and they're setting up a clinical continuity plan with an agent, do they need to notify former discharged clients?
Oh, this is a good question. It's not really a straightforward answer. I suppose in most cases, no, you don't need to go back and notify former fully discharged clients when you put a clinical continuity plan in place. Your legal duty here is simply to make sure people know what's happening with their data. So if a therapist is using someone like Psych VA to store electronic files going forward, then your privacy policy and client terms should already be explaining where data is held and why. And if they haven't been updated and say only a handful of files are being transferred, then all you need to do really is send a short communication to those clients. That's probably the safest option. But where there might be large numbers of historic clients, then the ICO and UK data protection law recognises that contacting everyone might be a bit disproportionate or impractical, especially if those records are only being accessed for secure destruction. So I suppose in that situation, you'd be able to rely on the lawful basis that you're relying on legal obligation and legitimate interest and not consent. So in that scenario, the main thing is to update your internal documents, like your retention policy, your record of processing activities, and your clinical continuity plan. And by doing that, you're showing how legacy records might be handled and that your agent will only be accessing the minimum information needed. I suppose that's the short answer.
Thanks, Claire.